What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, and today let's have a look at Thief. And by Thief, I mean the 2014 reboot that was basically released on every single console and platform available at the time. It was released on Xbox One, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. No, it did not get a Nintendo console release, but I digress. This game is interesting to me, and always has been. I remember actually purchasing this game not long after it came out. I think it was like the first time it went on sale, and I've never really taken the time to get around to it. That being said, I want to say I had a save file on here from like 2016. Probably clicked on the game and played it for like 20 minutes while I was idly scrolling through my library while dissociating or something like that. But that's like all the experience I have with this game. This game interests me solely because of its history. This is a reboot of a much beloved PC-centric stealth trilogy that began in 1998 and was eventually put on hiatus in 2004. The first game, Thief: The Dark Project, released in 1998, was kind of revolutionary for its time. That was still at a time where most first-person PC games were crazy shoot-em-ups, Doom clones, things like that. There wasn't really a whole lot of interesting twists on the formula just yet, and Thief was one of the games that paved the way for that. System Shock, I think, was one of the first ones to really twist on the formula, and guess what? Thief was made by the same studio that made System Shock, Looking Glass Studios, which is kind of hilarious. Same with Thief 2: The Metal Age, which came out in 2000. Now, Thief: Deadly Shadows, the third one that came out in 2004, is a little bit more interesting. One, it was generally considered quite the departure from the first two, while still generally being received as a good game. It also got an original Xbox release, the first of any of the Thief games released on console, which is actually how I have the game. And it was also developed by Ion Storm, although don't read too much into that because by that point, most of Looking Glass Studios developers were now working at Ion Storm. Looking Glass Studios closed down shortly after the release of Thief 2, and many of those developers then went on to work with Ion Storm, who are the creators of the Deus Ex series. By that point, they had made Deus Ex 1 and Deus Ex The Invisible War, and I think that's it. And Thief: Deadly Shadows ran on the Deus Ex Invisible War engine. Ion Storm would eventually, obviously, because of Deus Ex and Thief, become a part of Square Enix, but how that works is a little bit interesting. All three Thief games were published by a studio known as Eidos Interactive. The Thief reboot was developed by Eidos Montreal. I think you can connect all of the dots, how it all sort of came together in the end. So yeah, this is a bit of an interesting game in that regard, but there are a few things that tell a story about this particular reboot. And I hate Metacritic scores. I absolutely hate Metacritic scores because they don't tell the whole story. But that being said, I think we can safely say that this does say something about this reboot. The first Thief game got a 92 out of 100 on Metacritic. It is a generally beloved game by everybody. It created this niche following that loves it to this day. And Thief 2 was pretty much received about the same. It's got an 87 on Metacritic. Even Thief: Deadly Shadows has an 85, although the Xbox version was received slightly less, so it probably didn't run as well, would be my guess. But now let's talk about this game's Metacritic score. On PC, it has a 70. And on PS4 and Xbox One, it has a 67 and 69, respectively. Now, again, I don't like how Metacritic scores are used to just either, instantly exonerate a game or condemn a game right off the bat. I hate that. I hate that narrative. But I think you can see this sharp decline and think, okay, something's up here. I remember when this game came out in 2014. It was a huge deal. I actually remember I was subscribed to Game Informer at the time, probably through like a pro membership thing with GameStop back when they were still relevant. And, outside of meme stocks and stuff like that. But I remember reading the entire article that Game Informer did on it, and it actually kind of interested me, even though I have never been a huge fan of stealth-only video games. Just the love and the care that seemed to go into this was intriguing, but at the same time, there were a few things that were worrying about it, and in hindsight, kind of foretold this game's downfall. One, Thief is a very niche game series. It is meant for a cult following. Not everybody is going to get into this, and yet this reboot was being developed as a big-budget AAA release for Square Enix that was supposed to kick off the new generation. This came out only a few months after the release of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It was kind of meant to be a big deal back then. And games like this don't generally catch on with a huge audience, which means that they probably broke and twisted its design in some way or another to appeal to a more mainstream audience, as unfortunately AAA developers tend to do a lot. Or AAA publishers, excuse me. I know for a fact that, in general, this game is hated by Thief fans. The ones who like the original trilogy do not like this game at all. Very, very few of them come to defend this game. People who are more outsiders on the series, though, tend to think that this game is average to even good, while not necessarily being great. I've never heard anybody say they absolutely love this game, but granted, I also don't hear people talk about this anymore. So we're going to take a look at it for ourselves. I know, long intro, but I think this game has an interesting history, so I wanted to kind of go over and discuss it. It's interesting learning about games like this and learning about these series that, especially me as somebody who wasn't really a PC-centric gamer as a kid. Like, the only things I was exposed to on PC were point-and-clicks and RTSs. So anything else on PC from that time period, I don't really know a lot about, but, you know, seeing it make the leap to console and seeing where things went wrong or how things changed is interesting to me. I do have an interest in stuff like that, even if I don't necessarily like the genre that, you know, the genre surrounding it. Like, again, I'm not into stealth games, but we're going to try it today. Take a look at it. Jump in and take a look at the difficulty options here. So we got Rogue, Thief, and Master, and then we have Custom, which, if I'm not mistaken, all of these are just mods to make the game harder beyond Master. They're kind of meant to be like difficulty modifiers. Chapter saves only, no focus, stealth takedowns only, no reticle. Okay, so these are just kind of, these are probably have been in all of the games, I'm assuming, based on the, you know, classic Thief mods notion. Regardless of what you think of the game, this kind of stuff, always welcome, in my opinion. Legendary Thief mods, specialty arrows only, no food or poppy, 0 damage. So you take any damage the mission has failed. That's interesting. But if I remember correctly, yeah, okay, this is where things get crazy. So you can't kill or knock out anybody. If a human or animal detects you, the mission is instantly failed. No alerts whatsoever. You can't upgrade anything, so you have to use the absolute worst, which, hilariously, this is the smallest bonus, but this one's crazy. If you die or fail the mission, you lose your game entirely and must restart from the beginning. Holy crap. Some of the things people are willing to do for challenge modes is insane. But I, like I said, am not a big fan of stealth games, so I'm just going to start on Thief. And we are going to see what the game is like from there. Remember, this was it. Like, this reboot came out, hoping to make this a big series, and this was it. We haven't gotten another game in this series since. And I don't even think I've heard any murmurs or rumblings that we will get another Thief game since. All of the other Eidos Montreal properties tend to just, they all seem to be doing better these days, even though Square Enix has kind of pushed them all on the back burner. Like, we haven't seen a Deus Ex since Mankind Divided. Shadow of the Tomb Raider wasn't really well received, so that's kind of petered off. Really, Hitman, I would say, is the only one that's been getting a lot of focus, although that's technically IO Interactive. I don't know if that's Eidos, but I don't know. Regardless, it did get sold in the giant Square Enix Western migration of 2022 to Embracer Group, but I digress.
There's one thing this city's taught me. You can put a price on anything. Secrets, reputations, a life. And trust? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. But then I suppose none of that matters when you're me. After all, when did I ever pay for anything?
Okay, prologue, the drop. Here we go. So, what do we do here? So, this guy's asleep, and we don't want to wake him up, I'm assuming. So, we're just going to be really careful here. What can I grab? I got a candle. I can put that out. All right, so that should put us in the dark. Okay, well, I'm going to grab a couple of things. Okay, so you get money for every single item you grab. Wow, I did play this prologue part. I remember nothing about it. Granted, again, that was like 6 years ago. And again, I think I probably was playing it while I was like dead tired and like, I don't know what the heck to play. But I digress. I'll just take that. He seems to not be paying attention to anything anyway. Oh, shoot. Scratching his ass. Okay, well, let's move away from him. As I continue to grab things, you can see stuff shimmer. Got a candelabra, candlestick, or whatever. Is that a blunt? No, that is not a blunt. Okay. I can't imagine it is. Now, the other reason, obviously, that I was interested in this game is its aesthetic. I absolutely love the steampunk aesthetic. And this game isn't, like, fully steampunk. It's definitely more, like, Middle Ages Victorian kind of thing. But, like, it's got an element of steampunk to it due to the fact that it's got a little bit of modernist technology kind of spliced in with everything else. So, wouldn't call it full. Do I have to? Oh, I have to tap it. Okay. Yeah. Back to early 2000s where there was lots of button mashing things you had to do. Okay, let's get back down again because I don't want to get caught here. So I got a door that goes through that way, but it doesn't look like I can go. We got a curtain here. Okay, sudden movements near birds will disturb them, alerting anyone nearby. So we need to be super quiet. Let's not tick any of them off. All right, so I got to maneuver around. And I think if I go this way, this is probably ideal. Doesn't look like there's anything to steal in here either.
Someone's a bird lover. That painting's more my taste. I should take a closer look.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's pretty obvious. So if I remember correctly, one of the big selling points of the first Thief was Garrett as a character in particular. Okay, feel for hidden switches behind frames. Also, the birds are making lots of noise. Oh, lots of noises. Okay, let's pick a lock. How do we do this? So rotate to find the sweet spots for each pin. Okay, so we're just kind of moving around until we feel it. Okay, this is actually way easier than Skyrim. My goodness. And Fallout. But not to say that those are hard, but that's just even easier. Oh, that is a nice one. Let's take it. Why would I skip this?
What?
It's so short. Uh-oh. Are the birds okay?
Call the rooftops the Thieves' Highway.
Okay, well, let's get on out of there. Just in case anything bad happened. What do we have in here? A rope arrow. Touch the touchpad to highlight the rope arrow in the inventory. And then click the touchpad button to equip it. Did I do it? I think I did. I don't know, though. Oh, okay. Oh, it's really using the touchpad mechanism. I totally forgot about that. Okay, anchor beam above you. So I want to fire it at that. Right? Wait. Release to fire? Which one am I shooting at here? Oh, is it this? Oh, that beam there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's jump and grab a rope and climb on up. Okay, there's definitely a clunkiness to this game. All right, now we got to be really careful.
Of course it is. Care to make a little more noise next time?
How else would you know it was me? Basso did tell you we were working together on this, right?
Well, I showed up, so what do you think?
I think you haven't changed a bit. Come on, it'll be just like old times.
Okay, let's go. Are we... Oh, we can run. All right, while running, you will jump gaps and climb obstacles on your own. Okay. Oh, so then suddenly it's like a parkour game. All right, well, I wasn't expecting that. There's a little bit too much motion blur for my liking, gotta say. Granted, I didn't go into the display options, so maybe they thought of that, but they tend not to sometimes. How'd I do?
Glad you could make it.
Did you pick that route because it was fast or because you thought it'd be fun?
Can it be both?
Come on, let's get Basso his commission.
Okay, light gem displayed in the lower left corner of the screen indicates whether or not you are hidden in shadows and dark areas. When the light gem is black, you are less likely to be spotted. Okay. That's cool. I like that.
Are you going to use any of those shadows, Lady Lamplight?
I was just scouting ahead. I know you always like to go first.
All right, off with you. So we can peek corners. Am I doing it? Oh, I have just press it. Okay. I can lean out a little further. Okay. Pull away from that. There's something on the ground here, too, so let's take that. A little coin purse. Okay. I hope that's not an all-or-nothing mechanic.
You should get yourself one of these. See you on the other side.
Can you, like, keep it down? Okay, let's see here.
Why not drink to a job well done?
Okay, they're not really looking right now, so let's move. Quickly. There's also this here. But yeah, if I remember correctly, one of the really interesting things about Garrett, the main character, was that he was one of the first, like, morally ambiguous protagonists in video games. Like, for the most part, it was pretty black or white. They didn't really deal with much moral complexity, and Garrett was one of the ones that really changed that. All right, up we go.
Jealous of the claw? I made it myself.
I'm sure the Watch will be very impressed. They'll certainly hear us coming.
They'll have to catch me first.
Just be aware of your surroundings.
It's not about taking in the sights, Garrett. It's about taking in the loot.
Okay, so can I just... Oh, I have to go this way. All right, well, let's do that. Can we jump down? There we go.
You do
All
still steal, right?
I've been stealing since before you could crawl.
There's the Garrett I know. How about a friendly wager? Let's see who can take in the most.
Okay, well, we can do that. Let's, okay, break the thing to knock my ladder down. And up we go. Apparently I was, like, briefly heard for a second there.
Look what I found. You and me out on the town? Why did we stop doing this again?
Do you really need to ask?
It's a little bit on autopilot, if I'm being honest, but, I mean, this is the prologue mission, so I guess that kind of makes sense. So I can peer through the door hole.
Profile in places where I'm not welcome.
Wait. Hold on. I want to hold... There we go. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like anyone is in here. Worth checking. Okay, now let's pick the lock. So let's feel for it. There we go. So far, it's kind of just been in 4 directions with every lockpick thus far. I imagine it gets a little bit more complex later with, like, having to, like, half lean and things like that. I'll take the diary.
This neighborhood.
Ooh, that telescope was worth quite a bit. Check these. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Nothing in that one. You know, Shenmue would have been a better game if I could open and close drawers that quickly, but unfortunately that was not really allowed. Hold on, I'm missing the middle drawer, aren't I? There we go. Yep. It's always the one you last check. Alright, is that everything? Oh, I didn't check these drawers here, too. On this side. Oh, well, it wasn't worth it anyway. And then we got a chest here. This has got to have some things in it, right? Yeah. If I can grab it. Is that one, too? Thank you. Just a ring. All right, let's put all that away so that nobody notices anything. Anything here? No, doesn't look like it. All right, let's go.
If you're going to urinate in the street like a watchman, at least do it out of the light. Everybody can see you.
The ale has to go somewhere, dear. I'm just the middleman. Besides, you're the only one watching.
Every day I'm reminded what a catch you were.
Come on, let's go try those gabble wings.
What the heck is a gabble wing? Is that like supposed to be like a food? Sounds like a monstrosity, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're good in here. What happens if you just like open a window like that and then somebody's just standing there and they're all just surprised at you? Oh, bird. Shush. Shush. Let's see. I hope I didn't alert anybody. I think the bird is being quiet now. I'm gonna have to sneak past you anyway. There we go. Stupid crow. So how many people in this game are gonna have birds then? Is every single person gonna be stocked with a pet bird?
So how much did you steal?
It's not how much you steal. It's what you steal.
And how you steal it. Looks like this primal stone thing that Basso wants is in the ceremony room at Northcrest Manor.
It's the Baron's mansion. Won't be easy.
Worried?
Yes, and so should you.
We'll be fine. I'll pick up your slack.
This job's getting more complicated by the second.
That's a lot of guards.
They're definitely not here for the summer festival dance. A lot of guards means a lot of steel. Thieves and swords do not get on well.
I've never had a problem with swords. But then again, I'm not just a thief.
Okay, here we go. Let's keep to the dark here as we follow.
We can't let the Baron's guests see this thing giving out. And we can't frigging see without it.
Ah, you go off and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
Do I look like an engineer to you?
It's a pretty cool mechanic there. Reminds me a lot of the Blink. I mean, this and Dishonored did get a lot of comparisons because they kind of released at the same time. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, I can steal it. All right, cool.
Bronson,
Thank you.
over here. Huh? Help the new boy, will you? He's been trying to light a fire basket for 10 minutes.
What am I, his father?
Go on before he sets fire to himself.
Okay. So can I swoop across that?
Is that
Nope.
someone moving?
Okay, that's not what I was supposed to do. Never mind. All right, so what do you want me to do here to get across this? Because that guy's there. Can I, like... So I can't step in this at all, can I? It's going to just instantly spot me, and I can't go up that like she could. Nope, I can't. Shoot. Okay. So if I step in this at all... Oh, I'm good. Holy crap. Okay, well, apparently, yeah, swooping was just not the play here. I grab these coins real quick. 1 gold each. Probably not even worth it, but whatever. All right, let's keep moving. We're going to stay here in the dark. I could probably swoop past this. Do I need to wait for those guys? I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to try it. There we go. Hey, it totally worked. Water arrows. Okay, so I need to put that out then, huh? All right, let's select that. And let's put that out like so.
Stupid drafts. Can't these
Okay, there we
damn
go.
things stay lit?
Put that away. Across the water really quickly, but not too quickly because I fear like might make too much noise. There we go. Did I do it right?
Every time I get it going, it fizzles out again.
You couldn't set a cloth aflame if it was doused in oil, son. I'll show you how it's done. If you pack it together too close, then the air won't feed the flames.
I should know better. My family used to be charcoal burners.
Oh, yeah? That's work you don't see much since the factories came. Huh? Oh, come on. What?
I need to take him down quickly, quietly, and
Yeah, I'm working on it. There. Okay, so let's drag him over here. And I think I'm going to throw him like... Oh, never mind. It's just going to cutscene it for me.
What the hell just happened? Why'd you kill this guard? He was barely older than you.
He was a guard, Garrett. Wrong place, wrong time.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I don't kill without thought or good reason, and I don't get paid for it.
So basically it's okay when you do it, but not me. I see. I get it. But you know that guard? He's not gonna wake up later and follow our trail to cause trouble.
When any guards wake up, I'm usually long gone.
Yeah, well, she did it, and there's nothing we can do about that, so let's keep moving. Is there anything over there I could probably grab? I mean, maybe. I don't know. We're going to pick the lock here after I check to make sure the coast is clear. Looks like... What the heck are those? I don't know. Well, it's definitely not guards, so... They are
If you're
too...
so eager to leave, maybe I should go first.
Okay, come on. There we go. Perfect. I've got it. I've got it.
You're holding me
Alright.
back.
Relying on that claw's holding you back.
The sound mixing in this game is kind of bad, but okay. Grab a bottle off the crate and equip it from inventory. Alright, take that. Hold and release to toss bottles. Throw them far away enough from guards to cause a distraction. That's not what I want to do. I want that. There we go. How about there?
What was that?
That was nothing.
Whoever's
So when
there,
you're not...
show yourself.
When you play that playthrough where you're not supposed to alert anybody, does that still count? Because, yeah,
There
that
wasn't
was
anything
a...
after all, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you're just like every guard in every game ever. Oh, he did get me. Wow. Wow, I am, was totally not expecting him to turn around like that. I should have kept watching for him. Every guard ever, and yet he caught me immediately. That's what I get. Okay. All right, let's take that. Okay, let's actually equip it again. Gonna throw it like there.
Huh? What was that?
Go, 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 go. Let's move really fast.
You'd better
Hurry.
stay hidden if you're messing with me.
Okay, real quick. Let's see.
Perhaps I didn't hear anything.
Just want to make sure he's not paying attention to me. Okay, there is a valuable over there, and I kind of want it. Can't really lean out from beyond the bush here. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Quickly. Here we go. We're good. We're good. All right, make sure that guy's not looking my way.
Ring the frigging bells. If you keep pacing up and down, you'll wear through those new boots.
It's my girl, sir. She's presenting me to her father. He doesn't know I joined the Watch.
And? City Watch means honor and respect.
The thing is, sir,
Okay.
he believes that...
So, can I, like, jump to this? I can. Yeah, all right, we're good. Wasn't sure if I was supposed to climb the other thing, or maybe those are just for her. Oh, there she is. She apparently waited for me. Can you not kill people?
You're worried I might beat you to this thing? I'd share, probably.
I'm worried you're gonna get us both killed.
I can handle myself, okay? I can move faster, I can climb faster, I can...
You could kill faster and make mistakes faster, I get it. You're not in control.
That's why I'm better. Deal with it. Let's just get the job done.
Man, she's really obnoxious. Okay, well, I'm just going to take this then. Thanks.
Yes. I think we'll do it without this.
I'm guessing that's what we're after. The primal stone.
Robes. Robes are always a bad sign.
Brothers Cornelius, Aldous, present the keys.
That's Baron Northcrest.
Brothers of the Awakened, we are gathered here to usher this city into a new age. One of progress and industrial enlightenment. Let us begin the channeling of the primal. Sembla Strakakan. Skamamakana.
Come on, let's go down there. This will be fun.
No. We're done here. Job's over.
What? Are you joking?
Something's not right. It's too dangerous. And you're not ready yet.
You know, I'm not a kid anymore. I can do this. I'm going down there with or without you.
Not without this, you're not.
Give me the claw!
waking up. Come on. Stop slacking. We gotta get him in the city before they call the lockdown.
Pace yourself, boy. We just need to get him to the clock tower, safe and sound, and then we'll be rosy.
Where's this car going?
Baker's and Stone Market.
Was I talking to you? Hey! Get moving! Fucking beggars.
Makes you miss the old watch.
The voices! Stop the nightmares!
The gloom's getting worse.
Everywhere except Oldale. Someone should do something.
Nobody gives a shit about us, boy. You'll learn that soon enough.
All he cares about is progress! You want to see more of these bloody pipes everywhere?
You are the boss! That's enough!
Do you? That's not food for our bellies! That's not medicine for the sick! You don't think you're safe because you got a job shoveling shit for the rich! The Baron has a noose for every one of us! But change is coming! Orion is going to bring change! The Baron will burn! See? See? They're scared of the truth!
Keep your head down.
You there! Who are you speaking with? Stop!
Something's not right. I'll make it to the clock tower, clear my head.
So, all right, so we're in chapter 1. I gotta grab some things. Are you? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm going the wrong way. Shoot, 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 shoot. Can I get to that? No, I cannot. Activate focus vision. What do we got here? I can't. I got this, so I probably should get in here. But really quickly, can we talk about that cutscene? Because, holy crap, that was horrible. The mixing on it was awful. The animations were terrible. That was like a PS2 level cutscene on a PlayStation 4 game. That's just awful. Absolutely horrible. I would honestly say the in-engine cutscenes are better. The only difference... Okay, I thought somebody was going to come after us, but I guess not. The only thing I would say against the in-engine cutscenes is the frame rate's not very consistent. How do I get... Where am I going here?
I feel like I can think and act faster than normal when I concentrate.
Maybe I can go up on top of this. Hold on. Can I go up on it? Oh, I can. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Well, let me take that. Can I go up on this too? No. So how do I get to that ladder? Maybe I can... Let's see. I'm going to run around. Can I jump up this? Oh, I can! Okay. Well, there's our answer for that. Wasn't expecting the game to tell me as I was performing the action, but alright. I got health. Thank you. Oh, man. You know, I need to take a look at the settings menu real quick before we go in. Or I just can't. Oh, well, it's because it started a little animation. Or a cinematic, as they called them back then. I really hated that trend. Okay, options. Let's see here. So let's go to display really quickly. So navigation prompts, blah, blah, blah. Vertical feedback, light gem, object height, health meter, focus meter, ammo counter. Wow, all UI things. Absolutely nothing else. Let's see. Game, aim assist, vibration, motion controls. Nothing for the actual display whatsoever except for subtitles and Garrett's voice. Jeez, that's bad. Okay, I'm sure it's better on PC in that regard, but my goodness, that's unacceptable to have just nothing to work with. All right, let's climb over this and land. Oh, there we go, right there. What are we observing?
Hear all, hear all! Traitors' Gate closed till morning, by Baron's decree.
Are they going to notice me if I sneak across this? Probably not. Alright, so I'm going to have to go down here. Slowly.
Guess that's why I'm not a politician.
I don't think I need to peek this corner. Just because it gave me the prompt. Let's see here. Can I go down here? I can.
Where do you think you're going? Look down.
Go here. Alright, there we go. We're fine. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, there's somebody right there. Gonna look around. Do I want to do a takedown on this guy? I might want to. Let's do that real quick, real quick. Okay, let's take this guy. Or we could just leave him. That's fine, too. Take that. All right, let's keep going. And we are going to run at this and climb. All right, that guy should be none the wiser. I can't believe that cutscene was as bad as it was. That was horrible. The sound mixing was just absolutely dreadful. Unacceptable. All right, where am I dropping down to here? Probably just right here. There we go.
A claw's fairly quiet when used the right way. Erin made this thing sound noisier than it is.
Well, because she's not very good with it, and now she's dead. So, but probably not. I'm sure she'll come back at some point. Erin's actually alive, and she's possessed by a thief demon. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go with it. I get the feeling this game takes a few liberties with the thief lore, but there's definitely multiple reasons why this game didn't work for people.
Stonecutter's Court closed for the night. No thoroughfare.
What are you looking at?
Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Don't you go catching a conscience now. Worse than the suicide sentence.
Sounds like we need to steal that then.
To get around these gates.
Cut through the jewelers. That just sounds like an amazing idea. Can I climb this? No, I can't. Do I have a rope thing I can get on? Okay, well, no, it looks like I'm just going to have to go down. All right, let's move down here.
Still on a blink. Anyone left who knows how to fix these frigging things?
Good luck
We're
fighting.
going to have to be very careful here as we do this. Can I drop down? No, I cannot. Okay. Where do I jump down to? Can I go here? Is it going to let me? Nope, it is not even letting me at all. Like, I am not allowed to drop down whatsoever. Well, where the heck do I land? Come on. Oh, there we go. My goodness, it just wouldn't let me frickin' drop. Okay, we got a bottle here. I'll take that.
I'm freezing.
Alright, I'm going to have to be very careful about this. We're going to distract them.
Drinks
with...
at the station come last bell.
Unless you know a tavern where they won't spit in.
Hey.
What was that?
Investigate it, just to be sure.
Okay, quickly. We got to go fast. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, come on. I cannot set this lock. Come on. I'm going to get caught here if I'm not fast.
All right. Good.
Okay, that was a little bit of an interesting interaction. Let's, I wanted to take this guy down. Thank you. My goodness. Okay, we're in a jewelry store now, so let's be as quickly as we can about this.
Price on that jeweled mask.
Wait, why did it, like, reset? That's really strange. Okay, there we go. Let's keep moving.
I can cut
Maybe I can grab a couple things out of here.
Gates.
Wait, what?
That mask sounds interesting.
Hold on. What is happening here? So I reload the save, and all of a sudden everything is like completely reset, but I'm outside. Wow, this is actually a really like interesting set of circumstances because it's kind of broken. Like you reset the save and the game's just like, "Oh yeah, you're outside again." I'm not. I'm in the store. Hello? I'm kind of glad I did that because then I get to see how kind of borked this game gets in situations like that. Okay, grab that, please. All right, I'm going to try to grab that mask here in a second. How is all this stuff worth so little? Like, you would think this would be worth a lot more. Like, I don't know, but maybe not. Okay, that guy is still knocked out, right? I believe he is. Got to be careful here. So let's quickly. There's that. How do I get... Oh, this is where I'm unlocking it. Come on. There we go. Is that the mask? Might be. There it is.
Jewels are glass.
Holy crap.
Fetch good coin from someone who doesn't know better.
Okay, is he going to wake up? I don't know how long they stay knocked out. Yeah, I'm just going to go. I know there was one more thing, but... Okay, bypass the lockdown gate. I can go that way. That's probably... There's also a downstairs. Okay, let's see here. What is out here? Really quickly. There is a path. If I'm super careful. There's also a rope here. Let's see. Can I... Doesn't look like I can really jump to anywhere. That's the problem. Why does that window look like something I can get to? All right, let's jump back. Let's jump back. That rope doesn't seem like it's doing me any good. No, I cannot. Okay. Can I activate focus here? So we got a fire. All right, that's pretty useful knowledge to know about. There's a cell door there. I think I'm going to go back through this way just because this is where the game wants me to go. But as we go upstairs, let's do a little bit of a peek. Anybody up here? Hello? There's this guy's asleep. Okay. Let's be super quiet. All right. I'll grab that. Thank you. That was just food. Put that out for a moment. Grab all these cups. Be super quiet. Head on to this room. Is anybody in here? There's some things I can grab, which is definitely worth doing. I'm assuming all this contributes to like a level score of some sort. And I don't know how long this level is going to be. I don't know if this is like... Oh, golly, you freaked me the heck out. I did not expect to see you there. Okay, so I probably shouldn't be dealing with you then. Let's go this way. Like, it would be a nice reward to collect as much as possible over there, but I think I'll pass. All right, let's
but once I drop
oh wait,
down,
maybe we can go over this way.
Back.
But that person will notice me, won't they? That's a woman. Okay, well, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, continue to the clock tower. Let's do it. Assuming I can get through this window. Come on. Lift it. Oh, extravagant animations. My absolute favorite, especially in a game where I'm trying to hurry. Okay. There is that should I need to hide. Okay, there's a door there. Can I... Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that.
The old man remembers the Shalebridge fires. Flames so bright, night became day. Or was it smoke so thick, day became...
Okay, hold on. There's a person there.
I read that before the Baron was born, the city was at war.
Read it, did you? Oh, bloody
Who's this?
friggin' dog.
Watch alley. I'll
Nothing
need to
like
step
being
lightly.
there, is it?
Yeah.
I've seen all manner of fires, plagues.
Okay.
Don't forget the war.
Let's be super careful here.
You're kidding!
I swear. Oh, please, sir. You can smell that he shit himself.
Do you have to do that here? You think sleep's not rare enough?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Bleach Market. Her with a face that the rakers would throw back in the river. Try to make it crack a smile.
Tired of you already. Do everyone a favor.
Careful. She's off to fetch the piss pot.
Huh. All right, well, I'm going to back up because these guys are probably... Oh, no, they're just going that way. Okay, well. Can be really careful here.
They cry
some
about
crates and the
martial
like.
law, but you don't see them leaving.
We locked the gates, you fog skull.
Same night, every night.
Yeah, it's not like they really have much of a choice, idiot. Man, they hate that they're being imposed upon, but they don't leave. It's like, duh. Okay. Ooh, what do we got here?
I'd welcome some warm coffee. The Baron
Okay.
should have given one of his speeches about this lockdown.
Wow, that worked out
People
great,
love
honestly.
his speeches.
When was the last time anyone saw his face?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Now we just need to kind of stay on the rooftops.
There yet?
Yep.
Make our way up. Why are there so many of these things? It's like these were specifically made for thieves to go across or something. I don't know. It's almost like for all of the extravagances and the animations, it's still a video game. And we did it! Alright, lockdown is done. Equally blended a range of traits from all three playstyles, Ghost, Opportunist, and Predator. Thieving challenges, lift all loot items, only 28%. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not super great at these sorts of games, so 17 out of 60. 0 pockets picked. I mean, I guess a lot of... I didn't really pick like any pockets whatsoever. 2 suspicions raised, 2 knockouts performed, times detected 0, and threats killed 0. Okay. Well, I like to think I did pretty good there. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode, for this game in general. Thief, again, this particular game, not really my cup of tea. And I can also see the problems that people have with it. It's trying to be something it's not. Again, I don't know a whole lot about the original games, but I imagine they were very mechanically focused. And while this game sort of pays tribute to that, it bogs itself down with a bunch of conventions that, and honestly, a lot of it you can see it as holdovers from the mistakes that AAA publishers were making in the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era, with confusing dark and gritty for drab, dour, and kind of boring, if I'm being honest. Like, there's a couple instances of humor here and there, but it's not really well executed, and it's mostly just kind of depressing and again drab and boring, which they kind of got better about that through the course of the PS4 and Xbox One generation, but I don't think they quite had it down going into the generation, and this is a perfect example of that. Let me know what you guys think of this game. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there is somebody out there who absolutely loves it. I don't think I would see myself being a fan, mostly due to the genre. I think if I was a huge into the genre, I would find this game to be all right, you know, assuming I wasn't like the kind of person that sees this as a betrayal of a series that I loved very much. But, you know, I'm not speaking from that perspective, so I don't know. I just think it's not my cup of tea, but that's really all I can say about it. You know, aside from the few issues with it that are glaringly obviously bad, like the pre-rendered cutscene crap. Oh my goodness, that was a sight to see. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very much, and I will see you all in the next one.